Who was that?
Don't know, just carry on.
Hi, I'm Ray Toland.
And I'm Kath Beck.
And this is Malvern Gazelle News. The headlines.
In Malvern this week, nothing happened.
Again. Here is the news.
Local radio presenter and minor TV celebrity Bill Monaghan was carjacked in broad daylight. Ray.
That's right, yes. He was left carless on his wedding anniversary when some villain made off in his black Audi.
Then what happened?
He bought a Lexus. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Probably not.
Why? Look, some lovely cufflinks.
Solid silver, Ray.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Well, thank you. I've got you something too. It's not much, but it's.
Don't get me all excited, Ray.
It's this. Merry Christmas, Kath. It's a fan. You said you always wanted a fan. Let's do some news now.
Ever found a giant poo in your toilet,
A giant poo? No, I haven't. No.
What would you do if you did happen upon one?
I think I'd have to call my wife.
I'll tell you what one woman did.
Go on.
She dialed 999.
Oh, that's that woman from Hollywell Road, yes?
Sheila Atkins,
That's it, yes. Am I right in recalling that she found some record-breaking turd in a downstairs toilet?
Absolutely, Ray. She flushed and she flushed, but it wouldn't go down.
That reminds me of a girlfriend I used to have.
You had a girlfriend?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Must have been some issue with your personal
Shall
hygiene,
we
I
move on? I think
imagine.
we're talking about Sheila Atkins of Hollywell Road with a turd in the toilet.
Yes, with her blocked toilet bowl. Apparently she's left with no option but to dial the emergency services.
I can assure the viewers, however, that
Furball.
after a long and protracted and delicate removal operation, the turd was removed from the downstairs toilet. Mr. Atkins is said to be hugely relieved.
Quite.
Merry Christmas! Well, now, from poo to spew.
Ew.
Yes, this is a story about local vomitologist Carl Spewson, who has discovered that it may be possible to tell your future from your vomit pattern.
I don't believe it, Ray.
It's true. Carl Spewson took 10 volunteers and managed to match up their vomit splatters with some intense psychological personality testing.
I expect that threw up some interesting results.
No, not really. Just about see your talent from here. Malvern Town Council has taken measures to counter the ever-growing tide of lawlessness that's plaguing our happy little town.
The young person problem.
Yes, that's right. Hordes of young people have been going around Malvern. Well, they've been behaving like young people.
Appallingly.
Appallingly.
Skipping.
Yeah. They've been doing things like skateboarding
Skipping.
and shouting.
Hula hooping.
And generally doing young people's stuff. The council have set up a hoodie watch in Vicky Park.
6 wardens will be patrolling nightly. If they see any kind of excitement involving young people or outward displays of adolescence, then they're going to...
Well, they're going to tase them. With a taser.
Good, I say, that'll learn them.
Sport now, and what an absolutely fantastic climax to the season in the jam-making competition.
Marmalade won the day, finishing with a 3-goal lead on the Toasties.
3. Yes, that's right. Final score, Marmalade Marauders 6, Townsend Way Toasters. Marmalade Marauders 6, Townsend Way Toasties 3.
The future's bright, the future's marmalade.
Serious news now. Malvern Town Centre was shut down in a terrorist alert this Tuesday afternoon.
Sadly, yes. The pasteurisation terrorist organisation Al-Qachizi planted a cheese bomb outside Waitrose.
That's right, and unfortunately, Kath, it began to smell.
Police thought it had gone off.
But it turned out to be an overripe camembert.
I know. Anyhow, with your latest weather...
Here's Psychedelic Steph with his weather report.
In Australian!
And join me, Psychedelic Steph, on page 9 for the latest weather, live as it happens.
Now, Roy, you know we have a mayor.
I don't know who the mayor is, he or she.
We have a mayor. He oversees civic functions in our town council during the day.
Yeah, I thought he...
Yeah, well, there's been a call to have the same sort of person doing stuff like that in the dark.
You mean in the evening, don't you?
After
dark.
night time.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, what would they call that?
Obvious, Ray. Nightmare.
A nightmare. That's a great idea. Nominations are being sought for the post of nightmare.
Yes, they are.
And I actually think...
It's gaining ground, isn't it, the campaign?
I actually think that you would make a really good nightmare. I think you have all the qualities of a nightmare. And let's face it, you've been a nightmare around here. In Upper Colwall this week, Mr. Sam Richardson held an orgy, but he had to cancel it because nobody came.
Yes, he admitted to being disappointed, but used the time to do a spot of DIY instead.
Which brings us to the results of the Carry On Cluedo tournament.
Betsy Swallows made a credible effort with It Was Colonel Mustard in the library with Mrs. White and the candlestick.
But unfortunately, that was not the answer the judges were looking for.
Wasn't it?
They were actually looking for...
It was the wrong answer.
It was the wrong
Ray?
answer.
Yes.
They were actually looking for Professor Plum in the shower
With Miss Scarlet.
Miss Scarlet.
And the rope.
And the rope.
And several other dodgy
and
items.
And the lead piping. And the handcuffs.
Blindfold.
And red from green.
And a gimp suit. And now for the results of our ever-popular handwriting competition. Ray.
Yes, this week's winner is Mr. Too Good from Malvern.
Interesting name, Ray. I wonder where that came from.
I think he actually got it from his father. It sort of runs in the family. His father got it from some woman down in Brighton, I believe, Mrs. Simpson. Well done to Mr. Too Good, and being the winner, you win our fabulous prize, which is...
I don't know, Ray. We'll think of something. Don't worry.
For this month's competition, all you have to do to win the fabulous prizes that we have on offer is to write, in any style you like, using your handwriting preferably, the words...
Best handwriting.
Best handwriting, obviously, yeah. The words, I'm a complete idiot, and stick that to the door of any Lamborghini Diablo you happen to see.
A yellow one, preferably.
Preferably
Ray.
a yellow one.
Preferably yellow.
And send your answers into the Malvern Gazelle.
And remember, folks, you can make as many entries as you want, but they must be on separate cars.
The winner of the competition will, of course, receive a £5 book token and a back copy of the Malvern Gazelle, which is worth, I don't know, 43p?
At least 43p,
43p.
Ray. We can't say that it's worth 43p.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a... Is that your fan?
Yeah.
It's a prize worth having. Well, all that remains to be said is goodbye from us at the Malvern Gazelle. And, of course, Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
What are you doing later, Ray?
I don't know, what do you have in mind? Any missile?
I can think of something.
It's a shoehorn. Merry Christmas, everybody!